Good morning, Hope City, and welcome to our daily Devo. My name is LaVon Klaus, and I have the privilege of helping lead in the ladies' Bible study that we meet on Tuesday evenings at 7 o'clock in the NPR. We are going through a year-long study of Christ in the Scriptures, and we're also talking about the names of God. And the name that we talked about last night was Yahweh. And this is found in Exodus chapter 3, verses 13 through 15. And what's some of the backdrop to this is God had seen that the Israelites were suffering, and that moved within his heart to want to set his people free. And so he comes to Moses, and in verses 13 through 15, we have this conversation between God and Moses, and this is what he says. God says, "Then Moses asked God, 'If I go to the Israelites and they say to them, the God of your fathers has sent me to you, and they ask me, what is his name? What should I tell them?' God replied to Moses, 'I am who I am. This is what you are to say to the Israelites. I am has sent you.' God also said to Moses, 'Say this to the Israelites, Yahweh, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob has sent me to you. This is my name forever. This is how I am to be remembered in every generation.'" So basically, Moses went to God and said, "Well, who am I going to say sent me?" And God just says, "Say I am. That's who has sent you." In our minds, when I think of the phrase "I am," I feel like there should be something else to fill in that blank. But God did not do that here. He didn't say, "I am strong, I am wise, I am your helper." He simply said, "I am." And that is considered present tense. So I think the reason why he did not fill in the blank is I believe what he's trying to say is that I will be whatever it is you need me to be in any given situation, in any moment of time, where whatever is going on, I am is already there. What I lack, I am is. Then there was something else before verse 13 that really touched my heart. In verse 11, Moses asked God, he said, "Who am I that I should be the one to go to Pharaoh and say these things?" And I think in that moment, standing before that burning bush, I think Moses was scared, but I also think he became painfully aware of what he wasn't. And I think sometimes we live in that I don't feel good enough. I'm not eloquent. I'm not capable. All of those things. But what God is saying in that "I am" is, I will be in your present just as I've been in your past, and I will be in your future as well. And therefore, we can say, when I don't feel like I'm enough, God says, "I am enough for you." When I feel unseen, God says, "I am the God that sees you." The other thing, just one more thing, and then I'll let you go, is we also study the attributes of God. And I think the attributes of God are so important because if we don't understand the character of God, how we see God will be affected, and then how we respond to situations and circumstances will also be affected. In verse 15, we see this attribute of immutability. When God says, this is how I am to be remembered in every generation. He is saying he is not any different from the day of Moses, and he will be the same in your present as he will be in your future. So I hope that this has been a blessing to you. I hope that you realize that I am is now in the future for your grandchildren as it was in the past for all the things that have happened. Thank you for joining us today.